What's up, big dog? Why? Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, come
whoa,
on.
whoa, whoa. What the are you doing?
Greg, come on.
What are you doing, dude?
Go.
Are you serious?
Greg,
Are you serious? You're gonna get maced if you don't back the off.
Yes, it is.
It is considered private
It
property.
is, man. Call FPS.
If they don't
Call
want
FPS.
you on the property, they have the right to ask you to move off the property.
That is not correct.
That is correct.
No, it's not. Call FPS.
I'm not calling anybody.
I would suggest you call a supervisor or Homeland Security because you're wrong.
I'll pay you to smack it. I'll pay you to smack my camera.
Where's your supervisor? Where's your supervisor?
Hey, call your sergeant right now.
Call your supervisor.
You don't threaten to smack me, bro. You don't threaten with violence. Call your supervisor. No, 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 you take it down. You threaten with violence. And it's recorded.
What's your name and badge number? 64 Jackman.
Sergeant, ASAP. Call your sergeant. I don't want to talk to you. You dirty.
A man is walking down a public street, camera in hand, the sun shining brightly, and you simply want to capture the moment of the day. Suddenly, an unexpected confrontation occurs. Pointed questions, suspicious looks, and even the appearance of the police. This is not a fictional story, but a real-life situation that took place in Jacksonville, North Carolina, where two free citizens decided to test their rights. In the United States, freedom of speech and the right to record in public are protected by the Constitution. But what happens when those rights collide with suspicion from others?
You can ask.
Okay, I just did.
That don't mean I gotta tell you.
Well, it's got to be something.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Absolutely right. It is for a reason.
Okay, can I ask why?
You can. That don't mean I gotta answer you.
Well, I've got to have some explanation.
Who are you to me? You're not my daddy. I don't answer to you. Right?
I know, but
I'm a grown man.
I understand
I can stand where I please. This is America, right?
It is.
Okay, right on. That's it. We film all over. You ain't the first business we went to today.
Well, I mean, it's just plain. It's like, no, because I mean, I have a right.
Yeah, you do have a right to come out here and ask questions. I don't have no obligation to tell you nothing. You know what I mean?
But you got to be filming for a reason.
I told you we filming for a reason.
But we don't have to know the reason.
No, why would I tell you? You ain't nobody to me.
Well, daggone, bud. I mean, I'm just trying to find out.
Yeah, understandable. And I just told you. We don't have to tell you why we out here.
Are you going to tell the police?
Well, I don't have to tell them either. That's what's so good about America. I'm a free American.
Well, I am.
I can walk on public. I can walk on public property all day long with a camera. And police get here, I'm gonna tell them exactly the same thing.
What's that?
Nothing. Do I look like I'm scared of the police?
No, but I mean, I just want to know why. I mean, I ain't gonna say anything to you. I mean, I just want to know why that you're sitting here filming.
I'm just out here enjoying this pretty day.
Just filming.
That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all he's doing. Glad he's here. Alright, we got Jacksonville PD, it looks like. Here comes another one.
Gentlemen, how can I help you today? What's going on?
I didn't ask for no help.
Okay, well, what's going on, sir?
We out here filming.
Okay. Did they ask you to leave?
This ain't their property.
They haven't asked you to leave?
No, but this ain't their property. They got no right to ask us to leave. So good luck with that. We already looked at it. We know where we're standing.
Okay.
Your name, Williams, J. Williams? You got a number?
What's that?
You got a number, badge number?
732.
732.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha, man.
732.
Yep.
Okay.
I told we two free Americans that can walk where we please on public property.
Okay.
And that's all we doing. We making sure you honor your oath today. That's another thing we're doing. Educating these guys that they got no control over out here. That's what we do.
Well, when you carry hazardous material, you get kind of
No, hey, I would be nervous.
Oh, y'all okay.
I would be nervous if you didn't come out asking. I know. I didn't have a problem with you asking me questions. It don't mean I got to answer none of them.
Talking to customers, doesn't have y'all?
No, we not. We ain't them talk. We ain't seen no customers. We talked to that guy. The women's in there. I hadn't talked to nobody. We're not out here for no nefarious reason, man. All we want to do is film like 2 free Americans. That's all. That's what I explained to this gentleman.
Okay.
You got if I go on your property, you got all control, right? You have no control where I'm standing right now.
Well, that's the property.
B. Thomas, you got a number?
Is that your property line right there?
Yes.
So,
ma'am, you got a number.
I do. I don't have to give it to you.
You don't have to give it to me. Y'all policy don't state that you got to identify yourself?
Officer Brittany Thomas.
Without a number. Okay, I'll make sure I check that for sure. Not sure why you got an attitude. So why you got an attitude? Oh, we just 2 free Americans would filming a beautiful day.
Okay. Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, that's all. I just told you what was going on. That's it.
But I mean, we care about it.
That one out there, she's a tyrant. I can tell that already.
Alright. Sir, do you want them banned from your business? Do you want them banned from your business? So if they're staying on public property, your parking lot, your facility,
I mean, I'm not going to have any ill will towards anybody.
I told you the exact same thing. I got no ill will, no ill intent. We just out here filming. That's all we do. And she's a tyrant. You don't want to give her a number. See, that's what we're looking for right there. Her. And I wasn't trying to be. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or anything, right? I would just say to you, but I don't even have to talk to you, sir. I really don't.
I know, but is it investigative?
No, I got you, baby. Hey, I would, like I said a while ago, I'd be concerned if you didn't come out and ask us what we were doing.
Right.
That still don't mean I got to tell you. But now you know what I'm doing, right?
What?
What am I doing?
Filming.
Yeah, there you go. We want to make sure our rights are respected on public property. What's up, big dog? What? Whoa.
No,
Whoa. What the fuck are you doing?
Greg, come on.
What are you doing, dude?
Go.
Are you f***ing serious?
Greg,
Are you f***ing serious? You're gonna get f***ing maced if you don't back the f*** off me.
Greg, come on.
I tell you right now, cuz, that one more time. You about to get maced, big dog.
I know, but I mean, seriously, let's go.
Now that right there pissed me off, and you about to got maced all in the face, cuz. I'll drop you like a f***ing rag.
Ooh.
Think I won't. Come on back over here again. Come on back over here, big daddy. Come on. Come on, tough guy.
Okay.
There's a back the hell up off me. Yeah. Drop you like a rag, cuz. Come on back over here. Come on back over here, big dog. You ain't that bad, mother. You ain't that bad.
Just go. Let me talk to these guys and see if we can sort it.
He don't take directions too good, does he?
Let's go. Come on. Everybody back in the office. Let's go.
Bye.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll take care.
Go back to work.
I'm
you
off.
too.
I'm off.
Well, come on, check me out then. He got maced all up in the face, dude. I was fixing to blast him.
Y'all just go in. Let me take care of this. Okay, so you're doing.
Now you see what he just did.
Yeah, but you're doing investigative work.
It don't listen. I'm done talking. That guy right there almost got fucking hurt.
Okay, well I'm just asking you.
He had no right to do what he just did. All right.
One
I'm
thing
trying
you
to be
gotta do
nice.
is answer
I'm trying not to be an asshole, dude. I'm telling you. You're not gonna get nothing else. We out here 2 free Americans with video cameras. That's it. That's all we doing.
Do you mind just stepping inside just for a minute?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Would you be willing to provide your name and date of birth?
No.
Will you, sir? Neither of you want to provide your name or date of birth?
Not required.
That other guy, he could be a liability.
Yeah.
Huh?
Big guy that backed up on me, he could be a liability for your company, and he don't listen too good.
If he hadn't stopped him and he kept coming back, he could have been arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad move on his part.
You need, if I was you, I would say something to him big time later.
Yeah, he's gonna get somebody hurt.
Yeah, they're subs, so I'll let them know.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, we're not trying to tell you how to run the company, right? You already know that, right?
Yeah.
But that guy right there would have cost you money if he would have kept backing up. If I had got up and moved away.
And I don't want no ill will.
No, I don't either. We're not here for that, dude.
I mean, if I was at your house, you know,
this ain't your house. This ain't your house. One.
I know,
and if you was, hang on, if you was, ain't nothing I could do about it as long as you was out there on the road.
Yeah.
I can stand anywhere on public property and film anything.
But we would never do anything like that.
No, we're not about that. I'm not about what he did, right?
Y'all working for the government or
No,
something?
we're not. Listen, we're just two independent journalists just doing a story on your company, man. That's all we're doing. It's about education. You wanted us to leave here, right? And you don't have no right to ask me to do that.
Sergeant.
Sergeant with the gold.
Yes, sir.
What's that, Potter?
Yes, sir.
A. Potter?
That's it.
All right.
We're not hurting anybody.
What's up?
So.
Okay. What would you like to be done, sir?
If I known what the reasoning why they were doing this,
Okay.
I don't have any problem with them filming anything in the world.
Okay.
Well, it don't matter if he did or not. We're not on his property. You can't do nothing about us standing right here.
If you are not on his property, that is correct.
That's right. And his property's right there.
Okay.
We're not on his property. This is state property.
I understand that.
And let me clarify, didn't I say it was right there at that fence line?
To start with, you said that they were on their property. Want them to move.
Okay. So
anyway,
as long as you guys remain off their property.
we already know. You don't. We grown. We know what to do.
Okay.
We absolutely know what to do. Okay.
Well, then that's it.
Thank you.
All right. So no.
Have a good day. Have a good day. We already know not to step on their property. You don't.
I have another
Please save your
caveat,
breath.
sir.
Save your breath.
As long as you're not interfering
Save your
with their
breath.
business
We
as
know
well,
all
okay?
this. Come on.
All right.
Don't.
interfering with their
You don't got to give me
business and not
directives.
being on their
We don't got to give you directives. We're
You
grown,
understand
two
that?
grown men. We know what to do.
Okay.
All right.
I
Don't
have
give
to
us
say it,
directives.
though. I
Well,
have to
say
say
it
it.
walking that way, because I don't want to hear it.
Again, though.
But again,
I
I'm
also
on
have a
public
right to
property.
be
You
on
can't do
property.
nothing about it.
I'm not asking you
All
to
right,
leave.
then go back to work.
Okay.
And so, the tale from Jacksonville comes to a close, but its echoes linger on. Those two men, armed with a camera and unwavering resolve, taught us a priceless lesson. Citizenship isn't just words on a page. It's a living force when you dare to claim it. Standing firm on public ground, they reminded us that freedom of speech and the right to record are bedrock pillars of a free society, untouchable by police or private interests alike. Folks, take this to heart. Your rights are only as strong as your willingness to know and defend them. So keep those cameras rolling, keep your voices loud, because that's how we safeguard democracy. A post office in Broomfield, Colorado, camera in hand, just capturing everyday life on public ground. The calm vibe suddenly shatters as a man storms out of his car, hurling obscenities, and soon enough, cops roll up with pointed questions. This isn't a movie script, it's a real-life test of citizen rights. In the U.S., the First Amendment shields your freedom to speak and record in public, but what happens when someone dares to challenge that?
How are you?
Good. How about you guys?
Why don't you let the officer handle it?
I will.
You've done enough.
I'm totally
How are you?
right. You're right.
Good. So how can I help you?
I don't know. How come, what's going on here? I'm getting calls from citizens saying they're feeling harassed. So,
Well,
you tell me what's going on.
we've been here for probably, I'll tell you exactly how long I've been here. About 36 minutes.
Okay.
And had numerous very cordial, pleasant conversations with people here.
Okay.
I was actually in the middle of having a conversation with a nice young lady that was here with her son.
Okay.
This guy gets out of his car and starts screaming obscenities at me, telling me that I support for I don't even know what he's talking about.
Okay.
He has no idea why I'm here. So he just instigated an entire situation. And that's what's going on.
Did I?
Okay.
Yeah, it's all on.
Hey. We're not.
You're right.
We're not making the situation any better.
So
okay,
it's all documented.
Okay.
Everything's documented.
Okay, so yeah, and you guys certainly have the option of talking to people if they want to talk to you.
Right.
Here, ma'am. Okay, please let me do my job, okay? The problem is this is private property.
This is not private
This
property.
is private
No,
property.
ma'am, this is not.
Yes,
This
it
is federal property, which makes it
Correct.
public property.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
It is considered private
It
property.
is, ma'am. Call FPS.
If they don't
Call
want
FPS.
you on the property, they have the right to ask you to move off the property.
That is not correct.
That is correct.
No, it's not. Call FPS.
I'm not calling anybody.
I would suggest you
I'm
call
telling
a supervisor or Homeland Security
Okay,
because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are.
I'm telling you.
DHS,
Don't,
wait,
sir.
hold on. I'm going to give you facts. I'm going to give you facts, not opinion. I'm not arguing. DHS put out a memo. DHS put out a memo in 2018 giving me a right to do what I'm doing standing right here. Look it up.
It gives you the right to be on the property. It doesn't give you the right to harass people.
I'm not harassing anyone.
Okay. If
I was
someone
harassed
says
by
they
this
feel like
gentleman.
okay. Then what do I do? Issue both of you guys tickets for harassment? Because I'm cool with doing that if that would help.
That's up to you. I have all the proof I need on this camera.
And that's totally fine.
I
But
have
what I'm
all the
saying
proof
is,
I need on this camera,
If people are
ma'am.
feeling harassed, then I have the right to tell you, you cannot be here if you are harassing people.
I'm not harassing anyone,
Okay.
ma'am. It's all
I'm
evidenced
telling
on my
you, if
video.
people are feeling harassed.
No one's feeling harassed. This gentleman got out of his car screaming obscenities at me. I didn't say a word to him. And that's all on this video.
Okay, so
I
let me
promise
ask you, if you go up to someone and they
I'm
say
not
they don't
going
wanna
up to
talk
anybody.
to you,
People came up to me talking to me, and I had very cordial conversations with
why
5
would
different
they just
people.
come and talk to you?
People walk up and say, hey, what are you guys videoing? And I start talking to them, to explain to them what we're doing, and had very nice conversations
Cool.
with people.
I have no issue with that. I
Yep,
have
that's
no
all
issue
that's
with
been
that.
going on until this gentleman showed up and started screaming obscenities in front of a 6-year-old child that was standing here.
Okay.
That's exactly what's going on.
Okay.
And it's all documented on 2 cameras. I can assure you.
So he came up, he
got out of this car. I was standing right here. This is all on camera. I was standing right here. There was a woman, with a young lady with a pink sweatshirt on, and a 6 to 8-year-old with her.
Sure.
Okay, we're having a very nice, cordial conversation. He pulls up, gets out of his car, starts screaming obscenities, and a few minutes later said the reason that he did that was because I support. I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm not here discussing politics, religion, or anything like that. I'm standing here minding my own business. The reason I'm standing here is because there's less wind on this side of the building. And this guy gets out of the car screaming at me. So you should really be talking to him because I have all the evidence I need right here on this camera. I'm not making anything up to you.
Did I ever say you were making anything up?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I want to lay that out.
Okay.
I need to get your side. I need to get his side.
Sure.
Somewhere in the ground, we need to have some kind of
Well, I have proof.
compromise. Okay. Again, I need to get your side and I need to get their side.
Well, you've got my side.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I was.
Yeah, no, and
so.
I'm not looking to give you a hard time.
Right.
I understand where you're coming
nor
from.
am I looking to give
and
you a hard time.
I mean, actually, I could tell you that I didn't even want to speak to you, but I'm explaining to you what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm telling you 100% the truth, exactly what I'm doing. I can't lie to you because I'm video recording the entire thing.
Again, I understand. I see the cameras. I'm not trying to argue.
And I'm
with
doing
you
this for a very
anymore.
specific reason.
Okay.
There's nothing nefarious. There is no no ill intent. I am standing on public property, exercising my First Amendment right to take video on public property. That's what I'm doing. So if you want to convert a constitutionally protected activity into a violation of the law, that's on you.
No, the violation of the law would be on you
No.
if people feel they're being harassed. Yes.
Nobody
that's
feels.
how it
Where
works.
is anybody that feels like they're
Okay,
being harassed?
I'm just, well, apparently this
Well,
gentleman
speak to him and get his
somebody
story, and
else
then
called.
let him lie to you so that you have all that documented, and then I'll show you my video.
Again.
Can I just step in for a
Yes.
second? They are not allowed here. They can go down to the sidewalk.
That is not. I'd like to speak to the postmaster.
Oh, I was looking for her, but
Okay, the
was not
postmaster.
in the building.
The postmaster is not going to violate your policy. I'm very familiar with what the laws and the rules are. I do this for a living. So you're mistaken. I have every right in the world to be
You
here.
can be down on the sidewalk.
This is public property, ma'am. If you want to trespass me for public property, prepare for a very huge lawsuit.
I'm bringing her up.
Okay.
What it looked to me to be harassing the woman in the child who was trying to get away from them.
Sir,
That's
stay
not
over
true.
there. Okay, look, I gave you your time.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just standing
It
here.
appeared to me, so again, I may not be correct about that, but so I got out of my car. I did in fact call him. I believe I said
How are you doing today, sir?
or something like that.
Doing good.
And then I walked away. Okay. I did yell that at him. Got out of my car, walked away.
I'm standing out here with my son, having some very cordial conversations with some of the citizens of Broomfield here.
Some interviews, that kind of stuff, or what?
I'm sorry?
Like interviewing people or something?
No, no, no. We were just actually standing here, not talking to anybody, and a couple of people approached us, asked us what we were doing, and we wound up having nice conversations with them. It's all documented. And I was actually standing here speaking to a young lady who was here with her. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, yeah.
You sure?
Gotcha.
Okay. So I was standing here speaking to a young lady who was here with her child. We're having a very nice, cordial conversation. This guy pulls up in this car, gets out of the car, and starts screaming obscenities at me,
Good.
saying that I support fraud and all kinds of craziness that I don't know where that was coming from. We're not even talking about politics. I have nothing to do with any of that. So basically, at the end of the day, what this is a First Amendment audit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm standing here on public property, exercising my right to take video and photographs in public with my son. That's all we're doing. I'm not bothering anybody, I'm not harassing anybody, but I'm not going to be trespassed off of public property for no reason. So think carefully about what you guys do.
He doesn't have.
Speak to a supervisor or whatever you do before you make a decision. I've only sued one person in my life, and I don't want to sue the city of Broomfield.
What you gonna do?
No, I don't want to do that. It's not what I want to do at all.
So, yeah, I was shaking because I was shaking. So, that's my side of what happened. And yes, when I came back out after they followed me on the inside, I probably responded appropriately, but I was scared as crap.
Well, and as for them, big car,
What I want to know is, do we know his name? Because when that video comes out and I'm not, and I want him to be able to be held.
I have never doxed a single person in my
Well,
life.
then why did you take my VIN number?
Because you're screaming at me like
why
a
did
lunatic.
you take my VIN number?
You're screaming at me like a lunatic, sir.
How about this? Let
I
me
was
get
in
your
my
information.
car trying to leave,
Okay, let me get your
and he took my VIN number.
Okay, which is not illegal to do.
I know, but I'm telling you.
Nothing I'm doing is illegal.
This guy,
I don't break the law.
and yet the cops were called on you.
But anybody could call the cops on anybody, sir. I'm not violating the law. I'm 51 years old.
I'm not saying they were specifically called on him. I'm saying they were called on the situation. That's all I know.
Well, I feel very confident that they were called on.
Okay. Well, I wasn't here, so you know what?
All of this started by you getting out of your car screaming at us.
Sure. No. I get it. What is your
I don't. Can you go over here?
Yeah, sure,
I don't want him to have any more information about.
my information on the buildings that we're trying to get a hold of.
Okay. That's good.
That is absolutely inaccurate.
I wasn't talking to you.
That's absolutely inaccurate. You're giving this officer bad information.
I was not talking to you.
You don't have to be talking. I'm just saying you're giving the officer bad information. I know the law very well. This is what I do for a living.
Well,
I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know exactly what the law is.
He's going to make my information public.
I never said I would do that. Hey,
Sir, I'm
I
talking
want
with
him to
him.
know that filing a false police report is a crime.
He's not
Do me a
following.
favor, just step back so they can do it.
He's giving you false information.
Step back so they can do their business. Finally.
No problem.
I'm very concerned that that is going to make me subject to harassment.
Yes.
To make others hear of my personal information.
Well, then you shouldn't start fights with people. You should mind your business.
See, he's threatening. I mean, he literally
That's threatening? That's what he considers threatening.
Hey, sir, relax. You said you better talk to this guy here. Yeah, sure. You said that 110.
Because there's no sense in this. Sorry.
Hey, can we get a supervisor down here?
Yeah, one's right now.
Very good, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, can I get your name and badge number so I know who I'm talking to?
Right there.
I can't read that. I'm sorry.
622.
622. What? How do you pronounce your last name? Jocham. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. This young lady from the post office wouldn't identify herself. So
Hey,
I have no idea
First
who she is.
Amendment auditor would like you to respond to the senior.
I don't need to.
If you're acting in your official capacity as a public servant, barking orders at people, yes, you should definitely identify yourself, at least as a post office employee.
I already did to
Okay.
the person that happened.
Very good.
Busy day for you guys today?
Sorry?
Busy day for you guys today?
Well, it's getting busier. Yeah. We were just checking out Broomfield actually before this gentleman got here, saying what a wonderful town it is. I just had a very nice conversation with an elderly gentleman inside here who's been living here since the 80s. And we were talking about how the town has changed, how many people are coming in, you have new folks moving in.
Oh, it's growing.
He was telling me Nebraska, a lot of people coming in from Nebraska.
Everywhere.
But yeah, no, we were having a very nice day until this gentleman decided to pull up and start screaming. You're going to see the video. He literally pulled up, got out of his car, and started screaming obscenities at me without another, that was it. Screaming, violently shaking and screaming and getting in my face. He walked up about 2 feet away from me. So, if anybody's causing a disturbance, there's your man.
with him, yeah. So he just filming, he just.
I was standing right here.
Kept throwing my nose.
And if somebody walked up and said, hey, can I ask what you're doing? I would say, sure. Have a cordial conversation. I was not asking anybody any questions. I'm not interviewing anybody. I'm not harassing anyone. I wish I had gloves. It's cold.
It was beautiful this morning.
It was.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, 2 hours ago, wind picks up, it's cold.
So now that that's gone,
right,
we can have a nice calm conversation here.
Absolutely.
Okay. So,
I thought we were calm before.
Yeah, no, I try to be very, yeah. I'm doing this with my son. I'm not looking to stir up any problems.
Sure,
I'm not looking,
got it.
But the video will show, you're going to see the video eventually. Okay? The video is going to show you that I was standing here having a very nice conversation with a woman and her child, and he got out of his car and just started screaming obscenities, literally. Opened the door. Before he slammed the door shut, he was already screaming.
Okay, so you didn't even confront him?
Never said a word. I was in the middle of a conversation with somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So it's not that you came over to him and said something and he didn't like what you were saying and then...
He didn't like... He made assumptions about the conversation I was having with the woman I was having a conversation with because I'm not wearing a mask. He stated that. He said, oh, I know all about you. I know who you are because you're not wearing a mask. I said, well, I'm standing outside in the open air. Why would I wear a mask?
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're a supporter. You support... I'm not even discussing politics with anybody. And I'm glad to see you expressing your First Amendment right to take video, young lady. Thank you. So that's all we're doing. This is an exercise of constitutional rights. That's all it is.
Okay.
Simple. And we purposely come to federal property because it is publicly accessible property. And as long as I'm not violating the law,
sure,
I have every right to be here, and there's no reason to trespass.
Okay.
The postmaster can't ask somebody to leave the property for no reason. There has to be a legal justification for it, which would be by me harassing customers, causing a disturbance, stealing people's mail, whatever that is.
Right.
None of that's going on.
And understand on my end, as soon as I came up, when I say you do have the right to do what you're doing, never argued with that. No. But if we continue to have people that are calling in saying they're feeling harassed, then we have to deal with something different.
How many customers called you? How many citizens?
What did I just say to you? Answer my question first.
Well, because you told me before that numerous people called. So
so we had numerous people that called because they weren't sure what was going on out here.
Oh, well, that's a different story. So they weren't saying I was harassing them. They were just concerned about me being here.
No, they were concerned about the confrontation that was happening out here.
With that gentleman, that gentleman started.
So that's what I'm saying is, as long as we don't have that confrontation or a bystander call us directly to say, my name is John Smith, right? And I'm being harassed by this person. As long as we don't have a continuation of that, I got no problem with
Well, and as long as I can also document that that's totally a mistruth.
Well, you can document it, but I have to take it at face value because I'm not going to sit here and watch 4 hours of your video on whatever
Oh,
you're
you
doing.
wouldn't have to watch 4
So
hours.
whatever I'm saying.
And they have security cameras out here as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I think you and I are on the same page.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay,
I hope
just
so.
want to make sure.
Yeah. I hope so because I believe you probably value the Constitution as much as I do. Rhetorical question. Because I know you're in uniform. I'm not going to ask any questions you can't answer. But I do believe you swore an oath to the Constitution, and that's your first and foremost priority is to defend that Constitution.
Correct.
And what I'm doing right now is my constitutional right. I'm also operating under the protection of the press. Oh, go right through it.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Well,
and I can assure you, now that that gentleman left, your problem's gone.
yeah.
There's not going to be any
So you had said like before I got here, you were here like 30 minutes
I can
before
tell you
this gentleman, because I think it was like 34, 36.
51 minutes and 39 seconds.
Okay, because I think it was in the 30s when I got here and we started.
36 minutes, I
Right.
think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so how long was this little
10 minutes.
fiasco? Okay.
10 minutes or less.
All right. Fair enough.
And I kept trying to walk away from him. I kept saying to him, please stop following me. I kept trying to walk away. And when I went inside and looked at the post office boxes, had a very nice conversation with the elderly gentleman I told you about that was standing here, and then I walked outside. And then he followed us outside and started screaming.
Okay.
So, and that's all on video.
He told me that he felt that you had followed him in.
Not
Obviously
true.
we
Totally
have.
not true.
Okay. Again, remember,
Well, and I also
wasn't here,
overheard
so.
that he said to you that when he pulled up, he might have misjudged what we were doing and he thought we were doing something.
Correct.
So that's where this whole thing started.
Correct. No,
he pulled up,
I heard the
he
same
thought there
thing.
were two guys doing something he didn't like, and he decided to take action.
Right. Right.
That's all that happened. Before that, everything was calm and cool as a cucumber.
Okay.
No employee ever came out and asked me not to be here.
Okay.
Nobody ever said a word to me. Yeah. I respect the law.
No, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
And I've not interested in getting my son in trouble either.
Yeah.
We're out here doing a good thing for what we stand up for.
Sure.
We're not looking, nothing nefarious, not looking to cause any trouble for anybody.
Okay.
That's all it is.
I'm good for any kind of a peaceful thing.
That's
I
all
don't
it
have
is.
any kind of a problem
Yep.
with that.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate your
of
demeanor.
course.
Thank you.
So I think we're probably fine. Yeah, I mean, it's,
I'm just going to stand over here.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Did you have someone that speaking with, or I guess I was wondering?
No, I was talking to him too, but.
Okay.
We've asked them to leave the property and they won't.
I can't hear you.
I said we've asked them to leave the property and they won't.
Okay. Well, I mean, people have the right to come and go here. People have the right
They're not
to
coming and going, they're coming to cause issues.
Well,
They're just.
we had an issue that happened for sure. I saw that. Hence the reason we were called. Right? But to directly say causing issues, I mean, did they come here to cause issues? Or, okay. And again, maybe
That's very subjective.
Yeah, that's your interpretation, and I can appreciate that. I'm not going to argue. They do have the right to do what they're doing. They do. Okay? They do have the right to do what they're doing. They do. Okay? If we have customers that start complaining and feeling harassed and we have to come back, and we've got a group of people, we'll have to deal with that on a case by case or whatever we have to do. But that's kind of where.
And I'm going to tell you guys what. Now that you've. No, I'm just going to tell you. Now that you've upheld my right to be here, we're going to hang out for a minute or two, and I'm going to leave. I'm not looking to give these people a hard time. Okay? But I thank you very much for honoring your oath. I appreciate you. Thank you. You learned something today, young lady? I hope you did. At least admit you were wrong.
No, I was not wrong. I'm not.
Well, you don't believe the cops either, huh? Go back to work.
The Broomfield post office saga has drawn to a close, but its lessons shine like a beacon in the dark. A father and son, armed with a camera, prove that citizen rights aren't just dry theory. They're a living flame when you dare to wield them. Standing firm on public ground, they upheld their freedom of speech and right to record, precious gems bestowed by the U.S. Constitution. Facing baseless rage and police pressure, they showed us all, knowing and defending your rights is the only way to preserve liberty. So, folks, stay ready. Your rights are truly yours only when you're bold enough to claim them. A man is standing on a street in Peekskill, New York, with his son, camera in hand, just trying to record the daily routine of public life. Suddenly, a uniformed figure rushes up, his tone harsh, threatening to smash his camera, an unexpected challenge from the very person who is supposed to protect the law. In this country, the First Amendment gives you the right to free speech and to record in public, but what happens when that right is threatened by the very people sworn to protect it?
What's your deal now? You got another cameraman?
You got a problem with the camera?
You got the wrong address.
Do you have a problem with the camera, sir?
I might, yeah.
You might, so do something about it.
It's not the camera I got a problem with. You got a problem.
Watch who you know who I am?
I do not know who you are.
So why you have a problem with me, sir?
I don't really care who you are.
Do me a favor, turn your body cam on.
My body cam is on.
It's on?
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number?
Don't worry about it. You put that close to my face.
Identify to you. Don't talk to me like that.
You know what? If you put that close to my face,
don't talk to me like that. You gonna smack it, you say?
Yeah.
I'll pay you to smack it. I'll pay you to smack my camera.
Where's your supervisor? Where's your supervisor?
Hey, call your sergeant right now.
Call your supervisor.
You don't threaten to smack me, bro. You don't threaten with violence. Call your supervisor. No, you take it down. You threaten with violence. And it's recorded.
What's your name and badge number? 64, Jackman.
Sergeant, ASAP. Call your sergeant. I don't want to talk to you. You dirty.
Listen.
Your sergeant.
Listen.
Your Honor, I'm over here exercising my right to record in public. He threatened to smack me. Prosecution. He threatened to smack me. Call your sergeant, sir.
Keep it up. And
call your sergeant.
Disorderly conduct.
You heard that, my people? You heard that? He threatened to smack me. He said I'm disorderly. Call your sergeant, sir, please.
We'll get him over here.
ASAP.
He's needed now.
And then I'm calling to your priest, and then we all making a complaint against you. Me, the people, and the world, bro. You crazy? How you gonna threaten to smack me, bro? Cause you got a gun, bro. You crazy as hell, bro. You didn't have that gun, you would never do that in your life.
I said if you put the camera close to me, I'm gonna smack the camera.
I'll pay you to smack it.
We'll see if it gets there.
I'll pay you to smack it.
We'll see if it gets there.
We'll see if it gets there. Let's make it there. Put the gun away and do it. Put the gun away and do it. Put Put the gun away and do it. I'll pay you to do that. How about that?
You all right? You see my hinge right now.
Yo, I'm gonna put my camera down, bro. He said he gonna smack my camera, my peeps.
Go for it. Put it down.
Who? He said he gonna smack me. Why would he say he gonna smack me, bro? He gotta. Who are you, man? You work for the people, bro. You work for the people, for me,
And I need to make
and my
sure the
son.
people around here are right.
And you don't smack people. You don't go around smacking people. What's wrong with you, man? That's against the law.
If you put the camera in my face, I'm gonna smack the camera in your face.
I'll pay you to smack it, bro. You got a camera and I'm gonna request those footages too. What is wrong with you? You're a public servant. And I'm holding you accountable with a camera. You feel some type of way, quit the job, sir. Take the uniform off.
I got a call here for you.
You hear me? You got a call here. You're on the wrong address.
I got a call for you.
You're on the wrong address.
Give it a second.
All right?
Give it a second. It's gonna go.
That's crazy. You heard that shit, my boy? He said he gonna smack my camera. That's your sergeant?
No.
All right. Yo, call your sergeant, bro. Call your sergeant, please. Sir. Thank you. And I'm pulling up to your precinct, ASAP.
We got a call here for you guys.
I don't care who they got a call for, bro. You don't threaten people to smack people, bro. You crazy.
Nobody said I'm not smacking you.
You ain't smacking nobody or nothing, bro. You crazy, bro. You got that little gun. You think you got the power to smack me, bro? You stupid.
I'm gonna give you this warning one more
That's
time.
crazy, my bitch. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you.
Down, or you're being charged with disorderly conduct.
You heard of my bitch. You heard of my bitch. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
Take your volume down a little bit.
Nah. That's how I speak. I have a strong tone. You feel some type of way, take the uniform off. How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? I have a problem because he's threatening to smack my camera. I need a sergeant here so I can address the situation, and then I'll go to the precinct to bring it up higher so he don't be threatened to smack people just because he got a gun and a badge. Your body camera's on? Yep. All right, and I speak like that. Don't feel no type of way. I have a strong tone. And now I'm very upset because he threatened to smack me. I'm very upset because the officer of the law that's supposed to protect me and my rights threatened to smack my camera. I'm exercising my freedom of the press to record in public places. You protect me.
You're getting too close.
Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Nobody's playing with you.
A sergeant's already requested these.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yo, that's crazy, bro. How you gonna threaten to smack people? You never gonna do that in your life. This is gonna be your last time. I'm gonna take it all the way up the chain of command.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't talk to me. I'm not talking to you.
Come over here with a
Don't
stick.
talk to me. Don't talk. It's not a stick. It's a camera. The same one you got in your chest. The same one that's up here. Look. This is the camera right here. Look. Yeah. Let him talk to me because you're dirty, bro. And I don't talk to dirty cops. You dirty. You say you gonna smack my camera, bro.
And I will. And I will. Oh. And I will. You put it close to my face.
You hear that shit? He repeated it again. You hear that?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You heard it, right? You heard it? You heard it, right? In front of you, right? You're a witness to that. You're a witness to him trying to commit a crime. You hear me? You're a witness to him. No, I want to keep on watching an eye on him, bro.
It's insane. As a cop, you should never say that.
This is my son, bro, and I really don't want him to smack my son's camera, bro.
You do for fun, smack people?
No, I'm working right
That's
now.
crazy.
I'm working right now.
So you smack everybody you see?
Nobody's smacking anybody. If you put the camera close to my face,
you threaten to smack him.
Listen, you get your handcuffs off, you got paperwork, and you put me in jail. You don't smack me, bro. If I break the law, you process me and you do paperwork. You don't smack people, sir. No matter what I do, you don't smack people, bro. If I break the law, listen.
I'm gonna smack it out of your face, out of your hands.
Again?
You saw that? You saw that? Can you arrest him, please? Can you put him under arrest for threatening me? Put him under arrest for threatening me. How about that?
Again, so...
He trying to smack me. He trying with violence, bro. And you haven't done nothing.
He said if you put the camera in his face, that's
what you mean, bro? Well, come on, yo, move back, bro. Get out of here, bro.
That's okay for him to say that.
That's okay, bro. You think that's cool?
You guys are completely within your legal.
Thank you very much. Can you tell him?
To be able to record.
Tell him, bro. I'm mad, bro. He's gonna smack me. Okay. And I can't do nothing because he got a weapon, bro. A regular civilian won't tell me that shit in his life, bro. I swear to you, man.
You wouldn't go up to a regular civilian and put that camera in their face.
It's America. We have the right to do this, bro. Relax, man.
You wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna see you in the phony papers, bro. You're gonna be famous today.
Good.
All right. And I'm gonna make sure that you get fired, too. You getting fired. I'm talking to the mayor, I'm talking to the chief, I'm talking to the sergeant, lieutenant, everybody.
Sounds good.
Everything's recorded. Threaten me again to smack my camera. Threaten me again. If I get closer to you, you're gonna do what?
If you put that camera close to my face,
you're gonna smack it
out of your hand. Yes.
You heard my brief? All right, thank you. It's recorded.
And that's how he speaks to the...
All right, we're gonna show all this to the judge. Your Honor, remember.
Go for it.
He repeated it 30 times. That's okay. You do that shit in your fucking life. What's wrong with you, bro?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you guys?
You don't threaten to smack people. I'm exercising my right to record in public, the freedom of the press, a constitutional right you swore in oath to protect. You protect me.
Don't come near me and do it.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You're supposed to be the people, friend with the people. What you mean to come near you? You're supposed to protect me. I'm supposed to be friendly with you.
You understand that you could be charged?
I'm supposed to be You're supposed to be charged, bro. You're supposed to be charged because you threatened to smack me, bro.
I didn't threaten to smack you. I threatened to smack
you crazy. So if I threaten to smack your camera, yo, if I threaten to smack his camera, what's that? Nothing? So I could do it right now? Tell me, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the same thing he did to me.
You're going to threaten to smack
his camera, yeah.
I don't know.
What penal code would that be?
I think he's just saying because he felt uncomfortable.
He don't have the right to smack us. You arrest people.
He felt uncomfortable.
He felt uncomfortable?
He felt uncomfortable.
Bro, you're a law officer, bro, not a feelings police. If somebody breaks the law, you do the right thing. You don't smack them, bro. You don't smack them. It doesn't matter. You put handcuffs on me, I go to the police, I'll come right back out.
You. Nobody said I'm smacking you.
This is a part of my body. It's an extension of my body, bro. If you smack it, you're smacking me, bro.
Right, okay.
So
that's crazy, bro.
You guys want to talk to the sergeant?
Of course. ASAP, bro. I'm waiting for the sergeant. And I'm going to the precinct after. I'm making complaints. Everybody make a complaint against him.
Go for it. Go for it.
I didn't think... Did I get your name and badge number? Thank you very much.
Is this my free time or I'm working right now?
Obviously, it looks like it's your free time.
I swear to you, my beach, we're on the right place at the right time.
I got a call for you.
Okay.
I got a call here.
And you're on the wrong address, bro. This is not the one who called you, bro. This is not your call, bro. They called you next corner.
No, this is 8 South Division.
No, this is not 8, bro. It's over there, bro. Next corner.
Right there.
It's next corner. It's recorded here. Yo. It's recorded here, bro.
Turn the camera on.
Who? That's 8 too, my peeps. You got the wrong address. That's 8 over there too, bro.
That's 8 right there.
And that's 8 over there, but you want the wrong one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's recorded here, bro.
We got a call for 2 guys
recording, and you go inside and you tell them that we have the right to record in public. It's a freedom that we have that you have sworn an oath to protect.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just said get the camera out of my face.
Because you don't like it.
You didn't say that. You said I'm a smack.
You say you're going to smack.
You're going to smack.
I'm telling you that again.
Huh? That's Gucci. I'm going to handle it. I got this, you heard? Don't worry, they call me the people's guy. I love you all, you heard? I'm educating them. Look, this guy threatened to smack me. He's never going to threaten nobody in his life. Now his sergeant is here, and I'm going to make a complaint against him, and he might lose his uniform.
Oh, no.
Come on, man. Sergeant, you the sergeant? Please tell me you're the sergeant. How you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Your officer threatened to smack me, bro. And I'm very uncomfortable because he threatened with violence.
All right, let's calm down.
Yes, what was your name and badge number?
What's going on?
Do you think I can walk through in there?
And he's blocking the room.
Park the car right, bro. Park the car right.
The whole department has to be here right now for these two, so it's going to be a little bit. I'm sorry. The whole department has to be here right now for these two, so it's going to be a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit?
What's going on? Why am I here?
Because 2 guys are recording, exercising the right to record in public, and one of your officers threatened to smack my camera.
Listen, nobody's yelling at you.
I speak like that. Don't feel no type of way. I don't know how to speak low, sir. I have a strong tone, and that's my way of being. Okay. So please respect my speech.
All
right. I'm not disrespecting you or none of that.
Speech.
Exactly.
I'm asking you to talk at a normal volume.
But I don't know what a normal volume is. This is how I talk, sir. What's a normal volume to you?
A normal volume is what you...
I don't speak like you speak. Just respect my speech.
Everybody speaks different.
Yes, sir.
That's ridiculous.
Nothing against you. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Okay, I'm trying to make a complaint against the officer that threatened to smack my camera because I'm recording in public.
Okay.
And I would like to know the address of your precinct. You guys are here live worldwide right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I would like to...
What is the problem?
He threatened to smack my camera multiple times. He threatened with violence.
Smack your phone?
He threatened to commit a crime as a cop.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
It's recorded, sir.
What do you... I'm recording you too.
No. The threat with violence that he approached me and said he's going to...
My officer was going to put his hands on you for any reason.
He said he's going to smack me.
Lawful reason.
There's no lawful reason. You don't smack people for lawful reasons, sir.
Why were we called here?
I called you. I need a sergeant because I'm trying to address the officer.
Why were the police called here?
I don't know, and I don't care. I care about him trying to smack me.
So the reason that I'm aware of that we were called here is...
It's because 2 people are exercising the rights to record in public places.
If you're going to finish my sentences, I'm not going to speak to you. If you're going to finish my sentences, I'm not going to talk to you.
So you're corrupt too? That's what you're saying?
I don't know why we're allowing these big fucking machines here.
Look at machines. Look how he speaks.
Yeah,
These fucking machines. That's bad, bro. Look. Yo, touch him. Don't touch him. Yo, my people, look at this. Yo, don't touch him, bro. That's crazy. But he can't touch us, bro. He can't touch us, bro. You don't have the right to touch us.
Nobody is touching.
He threatened to smack me.
But the point, I want to get to the bottom
of why the police were called.
Okay, the bottom is that we have two men exercising the right to record in public.
Okay.
The constitutional right. He feels uncomfortable. He feels uncomfortable. He said he's going to smack my camera because I'm exercising my constitutional right. Therefore, I called you, sir. And it looks like you're on his side, and you don't care. So we're going to go to the chief.
He touched me again.
I'll speak to you,
please,
but I'm not going to speak over you.
You don't have to.
Okay.
I'll give you time to speak. Go ahead.
Can't be quiet for more than 2 seconds.
I can't. That's me. Understand me.
All right, well, then we're not going to have a productive conversation.
Speak,
so
sir.
I'm not going to speak to you unless you're going to listen to what I'm going to say.
Okay, speak, sir.
Okay, the reason
I'll listen.
that we were called here is because a business owner was uncomfortable with your recording, under the predication that the recording itself is not breaking a law, but the world is not 100% black and white like that, is it? Sometimes people feel uncomfortable. If you're recording into a business that has maybe sensitive documents that belong to people, maybe they don't want.
They have to hide it. They have to hide it.
Excuse me.
They have to hide it.
Excuse me.
He's talking about feeling.
I know. He's a law officer. He wants their feelings. I broke no law.
They do not have to hide anything.
If they want to protect it, they want privacy, they create privacy. I'm in public, and everything I can see is viewable from. I'm being ridiculous.
Okay. So, all right. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to have a tit for tat discussion with you about this. The public that we serve.
Yo, what up?
All right, go talk to your friend then.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to your precinct next.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Who's your supervisor? Who's
That's
your boss?
crazy. Who's the
your
chief?
boss?
Who's the chief?
There is nobody
above you. There's nobody above you.
Today.
When will there be somebody above you? Because I am following up deep.
At 8 a.m. Sure.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m. My people, I promise you.
Sure.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Sure when you go
Better yet, I'm going after this, sir. After this, I'm going to your precinct. I'm picking up a couple of complaint forms.
Okay, great.
I need about 10. And make sure they're in the lobby, available for the public.
Okay.
All right? And he's not going to do that shit in his life, bro. Why would you threaten to smack me, bro?
And you let him touch me. He's learning from you.
That's crazy. He's going to tell me again, my boy. Go ahead. Tell me you're going to smack me.
Come close to my face with that fucking
You're going to smack. Fucking camera.
He's cursing.
He's going to smack.
And he's cursing.
Yo, he said fucking camera. And he said he's going to smack it. And you don't care? You're the dirtiest one.
Okay. You're being very aggressive right
Okay, that's not aggressive. I said it's a strong tone that I have. It's peach.
I don't know who you. We don't know you. You don't know what.
I'm the people.
You're gonna do.
You work for me. I pay taxes. You work for me.
No, we work for the
I pay your money.
we work for the
You work for the people that are watching you right now.
Yeah, that's fine. We work for the people of this city that called us here.
Exactly.
So you don't seem to have a legitimate purpose.
First of all, I'm exercising my right. It's a constitutional right.
I know. You're
supposed to protect it. You're supposed to protect me, bro.
I'm not going to speak over.
Your officer about to smack. I give you a chance to speak. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Talk.
No, this isn't a talk show. Like, it's not a panel on CNN.
Okay, first of all, you guys are on the wrong address. This is not the guy that called you. This is not the guy that called you, bro. They called you over there. Look, all state. They called you in all state.
You're causing the police department to be tied up for essentially nonsense.
The police department about to smack me, bro. I'm exposing the corruption in Peekskill. That's what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
Exposing the corruption in Peekskill.
That's what you haven't.
Holding my public workers accountable for their actions.
Great.
That's it. Recording just like you record. Is your camera on?
Yes, of course.
I don't see the red button. That's weird, my peeps. I don't see no red button in it. Because I'm requesting those as well. You heard?
Do whatever you got to do.
This is what I do. You heard? They call me. I'm not even going to tell you what they call me because it looks like he don't know me.
Maybe you might be more reasonable.
Go ahead, talk to him. He want to talk to you.
But the energy that he has right now.
That's him.
I don't know him.
Okay, you don't know him.
I'm a human. I'm a human, my peeps. Yo, that's crazy, my peep. He said he gonna smack my camera, my peep.
Well,
that's 6 feet, bro. That's 6 feet, bro. He didn't break the law, bro.
You're right. He felt uncomfortable.
You're not a feelings police, bro. Your feelings.
That's why.
Feelings, law. You work for the law, sir. For your safety? What about my safety?
Honestly,
he's gonna smack me, bro. He's gonna smack me. Who cares for me? Who worries about me when he smacks me? Yo, who's gonna protect me when he smacks me?
You are a rational person.
You don't believe you? I'm not asking you for your opinion, bro.
No, my professional opinion, based upon how I'm gonna deal with you guys, is 100% based on perception.
Listen,
you are
the call.
Somebody, you are coming off like.
It doesn't matter. I told you I have a strong tone. The call. He was about to smack me. You think I'm supposed to be comfortable?
He didn't smack me.
So we have to wait till he do it?
Okay.
You think he's allowed to say that to people?
Yes. If
He
he
is
feels
allowed to
threatened,
say that.
Yes, I'm
gonna smack you.
I'm signing off on it, backing up.
All right, so
Didn't
he needs
smack
to lose
you.
his job,
Didn't-
and he needs to lose his
Yes,
job.
both of them.
How
Both
about
of
that?
them.
Why don't you
Both
make
of them.
that happen?
I'm gonna try my best. Not me. The people are gonna do it. I don't have to do nothing.
Absolutely.
You arrest people. You don't smack people, sir.
Okay.
Have a nice day,
You're
guys.
You've been dismissed. You've been dismissed.
Keep up the good
You've
work.
been dismissed, and we don't need you no more.
Okay, good.
And listen, this is 8 over here, but your call was next corner, over there. All state office.
So maybe the
They
guy
felt, no,
screaming
he even came to the room.
my attention. Is that possible?
You've been dismissed. I'm gonna see you in your precinct in a
Keep
few
talking
minutes.
to me.
In a few minutes, I'm gonna see you in your
Okay,
precinct.
precincts that way.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna see you there. You
All
heard?
right. Go
Sergeant
ahead.
what? Sergeant what?
You can read.
I
You
can't
can
read.
He don't know how to
What?
read, bro. Don't bully him for that, bro. My son doesn't know how to read. Don't bully him for that.
What's your name?
All right, good night, guys.
What's your name? We need to
Identify,
report you.
bro.
What's your name?
Rank, and shield for my son, for the people.
It's written out here.
It's a policy that you have.
Look at the comment section on your YouTube. They'll be able to tell you.
We know about it, bro.
Okay.
It's a policy. You identify to the people. When they ask you for your name, your rank, and shield, you politely identify to them. I don't know who I'm talking to. That could be a custom.
You're not being polite.
That could be a hollow. I don't have to be polite, bro. I'm just asking you for your name. You work for me. You're a public servant.
Screaming and yelling. You're the only one out here.
Welcome to America.
No.
He was about to smack my camera, and I'm uncomfortable because what about my feeling?
I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your feelings.
You care
I care
about his
about
feelings.
I care about the people.
Again,
who-
Yo, I'm gonna see you in the phone. Yo, don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Look, 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 look. Look at this shit, yo. That's crazy, bro.
Sergeant, look. That's
Wow.
Good luck with everything. I'm
gonna see you in the precinct.
Okay.
And you're never gonna treat people like this again.
Okay, you're right. Absolutely.
That's the sergeant, my peeps.
I'll talk to you guys for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna chop it up with you, but with this guy,
Okay. So
that's crazy, bro. With
Listen,
this
try
guy,
not to make any-
that's crazy. He's coming back. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You dirty. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. He's clean. Talk to me,
You guys
bro.
are well within your legal rights.
Thank you, brother. Thank you,
Video?
bro. I'm just uncomfortable because of the threat. You hear what I said, right?
I heard what you said.
Because of the officer's threat. That's all.
I heard you.
Okay.
I'm just giving you a couple sentences.
I got you. Go ahead. Wrap it up.
We cannot control who calls, right?
I understand that.
So if somebody calls again because you guys are out here,
We're gonna be here. You come and educate. This is what we do.
we don't have an option. We have.
I understand that, and you come and
You
educate.
guys are well within your legal
Thank
rights.
you. Thank
to be
you.
able to
Yeah.
report,
First Amendment of the
and you
Constitution.
don't have to identify yourself.
And so the drama in Peekskill fades, but the tale of that father and son rings out like a bell across the skies of freedom. Armed with a camera and raw courage, they laid bare a truth. Citizenship isn't just a privilege. It's a power you must seize to stand against tyranny. On public ground, they championed their freedom of speech and right to record, blazing torches lit by the U.S. Constitution. Despite facing brash threats, they taught us this. When you know and defend your rights, no one can silence your voice. So, folks, rise up. Freedom is truly yours only when you dare to hold it tight. Thank you for watching the video. Share your thoughts about it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and all the channels listed in the description to show your support and never miss the next episode. Have a good day.